Hello everyone, I am T. Sivakumari, working as Functional English and Life Skills Trainer. And by now, you might have understood I am talking about public speaking. We all know people who became very nervous when they are asked to address the audience, and surprisingly, they can talk for hours with their friends, family, and neighbors, but they are afraid of doing the same on stage with large group of audience. The reason usually in our country is the parents discourage their own children. For example, this happened a few months ago. While walking, I found a boy walking with his father, probably to play in the park. The boy is cute, so I asked the boy, "What is your name?" For a while, I didn't get any reply from, but the reply came from his father saying Krishna sir. And that man is also proud, saying that his son is very shy and pamper them too much. Then I thought it would be better if he might have encouraged his son to talk rather than he answering. The parents think they are guarding their children, but child thinks there is no need to answer the questions by anybody, and there is no need to talk with others. Such children find it difficult to speak in public. They hesitate to talk in school elocution and debate competitions. This same fear continues even as they become adults. And when asked to talk to address the audience, they say, "I have never talked on stage before. I can't impress the audience like other speakers." When I look at the audience, my body shivers. I may forget speech. My mind may suddenly become blank. These all are about fears conditioned in them. Once a young man is walking by the elephant's captivity. All of a sudden, he stopped, confused by the fact that these massive creatures were being held by a small rope tied to the front leg. There were no chains, no cages. It was very certain that elephants could at any time break the bonds. But for some reasons, they didn't. He became curious and searched for the animal trainer and asked why these animals just stood there and made not attempt to go away. The trainer said, "When the animals are very young and small, we use the same rope to tie them. And at the age, they can't break the rope. And it is enough to hold them back. As they grow up, they are conditioned to believe they can't break the rope. They believe the rope can still hold them. So they never made the attempt to break it." The man was amazed. These animals could at any time break free from their bonds. But because they believed they can't, they are stuck where they are. The same way is with our children. They were conditioned to believe that they can't speak. Now, believe me, this fear is just imaginary and self created. And this imaginary fear is far more dangerous than the real experience that we encounter. So, here are some steps to overcome stage fear. Searching for information. The first thing that we need to do when we are asked to give a public speech is to know the topic and who the audience. The more you understand the topic, the more effective the presentation will be. There won't be any mistakes once you have the better understanding of the topic. If you make anything, you will be able to rectify it immediately. Focus on issue, not on result. You just need to focus on the topic that you are delivering and do not think about what the end result may be and tensed. Realize the audience are primarily attending your talk for information, but not to find faults with your presentation. If you feel it, it is only your illusion. Say to yourself, you are addressing your friends and they have come here to listen to you and not to judge you. Next, organize yourself. Imagine yourself like a professional and mind your attire, language, tone modulation, and make yourself ready with the material, including any audio and video visual aids you are planning to use. The more organized you are, the better presentation will be. There is nothing wrong in carrying notes along with you, but don't read it out completely. You can look up a piece of paper now and then for facts and figures, and the audience will not mind that, and they may appreciate your sincerity to give our current information. Next, relax yourself. To overcome fears and phobias, you can practice breathing exercises, pranayama, and meditation. Practice one of such methods and visualize your success. Begin to visualize you are giving a talk before a big gathering and receiving great applause from audience. Once you imagine that, your mind will be jump into action and make it really happen. Don't memorize. If we memorize our talks word after word, is high chance we forget. Even if you don't forget, the memorized talk will be delivered in a mechanical way because it has not come from our hearts but from our memory. Next, confidence. If you don't feel confidence, everything is at bay. Even though you are not confident, pretend to be confident. And the final key is practice. Practice your speech and body language in front of the mirror at home until you get the confidence. Once satisfied, present it before your friends and get suggestions. Suitably modify presentation and practice again. It would be better if you record your speech with video camera and identify opportunities for improvement. Great speakers are not born, they are trained. Thanks for watching.